All right, go ahead.
Awesome. Well, thanks everybody for coming out this evening. There's a lot of ground to cover for just November. And so the majority of what I'm going to talk about today is covering all of that. So I know that we've got a lot of plans in store, and November's a big month for us. So it's a good way to talk about what we are doing in the community. And it's a good way also to kind of kick off and really get some momentum going for Purple Stride, which follows right after. So next slide. Really quickly, I wanted to go over what recently passed with investments for research. So in 2023, we made our largest ever single year investment, which was more than $34 million. So yay, in research. And that includes grant programs as well as large scale scientific and clinical initiatives. And so as part of that overall record breaking investment, made possible by all the generous donors, we're excited to award 9 research grants. 4 career development award recipients, researchers new to the field who are poised to make groundbreaking discoveries and become mentors to the next generation, as well as 2 additional types of grants aimed at researchers establishing their careers. So clearly some bright, some of the best minds out there that are looking to make progress in research for this disease. So it's wonderful, wonderful news. And so the 9 grants PanCAN is funding this year. It promises to unlock new discoveries and bring hope to patients and family, which is the goal. So if there are any grantees in the community, I don't think we have any here. Do we, Katie?
The closest we have is in Houston. We don't have any
Yes.
here in the DFW area at the moment,
Yeah.
but we have in the past.
And I wish I could recall my notes, but there was a really great grantee story, one that was issued a grant several years back, had since moved on, and passed his lab on to another, someone else who's going to take over the lab, and that person got a PanCAN grant. And then I think it passed one more time to another person that got a PanCAN grant, which I thought was a really cool story. So it was kind of like a 3-generational lab, so to speak, a story for some of those researchers. But I was really glad to hear that story. That was kind of cool, I thought. Next slide. So we recently had our volunteer summit that was virtual. Just this past week, it happened on October 17th. And so if you weren't able to make it, that's quite okay. We definitely have that recording available for you to look at when you have time. And as always, we always need volunteers all over the place. And as far as DFW is concerned, we would love to see volunteers in our survivor and caregiver group. So if that's holds a special place in your heart, we'd love to talk to you and see how you can contribute to that group. Again, survivors and the caregivers are the heart of what we do. And so we want to make sure that we are really giving them the focus that we need to, so that we can support them in the way that they need as they go through their pancreatic cancer journey. Another area that we're looking for, as usual, is Purple Stride volunteers. We always need Purple Stride volunteers in a variety of ways. That could be from, helping along the route, pointing participants in the right direction, to passing out our shirts. So as usual, we are always in need for volunteers, and we're also looking for folks to just come up with smaller committees. That could be another support that we can offer to PanCAN DFW locals and supporters, whether it be your book club, you want to get together and share your latest, novel that you all are reading together. It could be a group that likes to cook and bake, and maybe the focus is nutrition for pancreatic cancer patients. There's a variety of ideas, and we want to hear all of them. So if you have an idea, for sure, bring it forward, and we want to talk to you, and we can find you a place within our affiliate somewhere. But again, always needing volunteers. And again, we're trying to reach our goals. We've got exciting new initiatives that we need help with, getting out to the community. And as you know, DFW is such a huge area that we cover. So the more hands we have, the more voices we have, the better. So next slide. So now let's get into the nitty-gritty of what we are doing next month. November is Pancreatic Cancer Awareness Month, as all of you know, with an emphasis on November 16th, which is World Pancreatic Cancer Day. It's an important month at PanCAN and around the world. And each November during Pancreatic Cancer Awareness Month, people around the globe unite on World Pancreatic Cancer Day, and they highlight the need for greater awareness, funding, and research for pancreatic cancer. So let's talk about our November awareness campaign. I'm going to go through it quite quickly, and then Elena, if you want to add anything to what I'm about to talk about, feel free. So this November, we have a really great toolkit. As always, the theme is be aware, reduce your risk. So we're always trying to educate the community. How can we offer you PanCAN resources? And so what we've done this year to get more of the community involved and engaged is PanCAN has created an amazing toolkit. It's very easy to use. It's very simple. It's equipped with posters and flyers, similar to what you see there, the 7 steps to reduce your risk. It has social media graphics. There's an easy 5-minute, easy to use slide deck with script. So you don't have to memorize or know anything off the top of your head. You don't have to be knowledgeable on PanCAN as an organization. We have given you all the script that you need to spread the message of awareness in pancreatic cancer and how we can reduce our risk. Included in that is evaluations. If you are able to give that 5-minute talk, maybe it's a lunch and learn at your organization. We want to hear if that was a good fit for your organization, or is there something more that you'd like to hear about? The evaluation is great for that. So those are going to be really important in how successful our November awareness campaigns are. That way we can they're modified every year. We try to always do something different, something better every November. And so we'd like to see those evaluations back on December 1st. Again, these are easy to use toolkits. You simply contact us. You contact Elena Muniz. She's our awesome November awareness chair. And she will hand over this quick toolkit. And if you have any questions, of course, you just let her know. And she will be right there to answer any questions that you guys have. But very easy. One of the things that we did talk about at our volunteer planning a meeting we had was who we wanted to address in our community. And of course, we know that Black African Americans are most susceptible to pancreatic cancer. They have a higher risk of getting the disease. And so one of the focuses of our November awareness campaign is to that community. And one of the ways that we are going to spread our information is through Black churches. And so we have a wonderful toolkit that is specifically for faith-based communities, for specifically Black churches. And then we have another that's a general audience for anybody to use. So if you are from a Black church and you'd like to look at this toolkit, if you have questions about the toolkit, please reach out to us. We'd love for you to roll this out in your community. We want to be sure that when we say we want to make progress for all patients and caregivers, we mean all. So again, a small focus or actually a large focus on the Black church and African Americans, as they are more susceptible. But we do have tools for the general audience as well. Another thing I want to note, we do have some resources available in Spanish. So if that is the audience that you need, that's another group that in the DFW Metroplex we found is part of the community. We have a very large Hispanic population. And so we want to be sure that we have those resources available to those folks should they need Spanish resources. So Elena, real quick, do you have anything you want to add to what I just talked about? No, you're good. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. Again, Elena Muniz, she's our awesome November Awareness Chair. Contact her, please. We'd love to get in touch with you so that we can get these toolkits out to as many organizations and groups as we possibly can. So some key dates we want you to be aware of. Obviously, November 1st, that's the beginning of our November awareness campaign, where all of those toolkits are going to be active and locked and loaded and ready to go. So that will be starting November 1st. On November 4th, we will have Purple Light DFW in Fort Worth. We're finally bringing this wonderful event back, and we're super excited about it. Amy Pino, our Purple Light chair, stepped up to the plate and she brought it back to us. It's been several years since we've been able to have a Purple Light, and we're very excited to bring this one back. And I'll get into more details coming soon. On the 13th of November, I'd love to have a Survivor Caregiver Social. Let's sit down, let's chat, let's have some coffee. That'll be at Redefined Coffee in Grapevine, Texas. And then, of course, like I mentioned earlier, November 16th, World Pancreatic Cancer Day. We ask everybody to wear purple. We want to make sure that we let you know that when you're wearing your purple, tell people why. Why are you wearing purple? Today is World Pancreatic Cancer Day. Let me share my story with you if you feel comfortable enough sharing your story. Or you can simply say, you know, I'm wearing purple for pancreatic cancer awareness. It's a deadly disease with only a 12% survival rate. And I'm here to spread some awareness. In addition to that, the Dallas skyline will turn purple again. So Marcy Ewing, our awesome sponsor chair and volunteer within the group, and Elena both got together and they worked really hard last year to get the Dallas skyline to turn purple, and they did it again this year for November. So keep your eyes on the Dallas skyline, and hopefully somebody will share the pictures on the Facebook page so we can take a look at them there as well. So moving on, November the 18th, we have a wonderful patient summit with UT Southwestern. It's going to be another wonderful event that I'll talk about as we move forward. And on November 28th, it's Giving Tuesday. Giving Tuesday is just a great opportunity to rally the community and to engage supporters. What are we trying to do within PanCAN as an organization? How could we use help? How could we use the support within the community? So again, November 28th is a great day to support PanCAN. Although every day is a great day to support PanCAN, but that is definitely a good day when everybody's looking for spaces to support and to send some of those dollars, you know, to some of those really great organizations. And we definitely want PanCAN to be one of those. So moving on. So back to Purple Light. Again, our event is November 4th. So excited about this event. Again, if you aren't familiar with Purple Light brings together pancreatic survivors, family, and friends who have felt the impact of the disease. And at Purple Light, we pay tribute and remember those lost through a reading of names. We have a really wonderful ceremony that we do where we invite the community to send us the name of the person that you're remembering. It could also be a person that you are supporting that is on their pancreatic cancer journey right now. We definitely want to offer inspiration to those that are in the fight. And then this is also a moment where we remember those that we lost. So again, it's a really wonderful event that we love to do. And I'm so glad that we're bringing it back. It's really important to take pause to remember just what we're doing as an organization and as volunteers. I know when Purple Stride is up and running, you know, we get very wrapped up in the raising funds and it's a big party. Whereas Purple Light, we take time and we take a pause to just remember and be inspired. And so this year, one of our wonderful speakers, Dr. Catherine H. Davis, she works at the surgical oncology team at Baylor. And she is also a clinical assistant professor of surgery at Texas A&M School of Medicine. We had a great conversation with her. I believe it was last week. She wants to get involved with PanCAN. And it just was a perfect fit for her to come in and talk to, first of all, to get to know the organization here locally, and then just to get them involved and to have her come face to face with the volunteers, come face to face with some of our survivors and our caregivers. It's a perfect opportunity to introduce her to our wonderful organization, and vice versa. It's a great way for us to know her as well. So we're super excited to have her come in and give us a speech at Purple Light. Our second speaker is our awesome Dana Quinn. She's a wonderful volunteer. I believe, Dana, correct me if I'm wrong, you were a volunteer in Arkansas and New Jersey, and now you're here with us, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So thank you for stepping up and volunteering to be the second speaker. Dana is currently our Grand Club ambassador for Purple Stride, so you'll definitely see and hear her name more over the next few months. But we're super excited that she is here with the DFW affiliates, and that she's going to share her story and share her why. What is she? What brings her to PanCAN, and why does she continue to fight for progress? Even after all her moves that she's made across the country, she's still in it to win it. So I love that about her, and I'm super excited that she's going to be a speaker for us at Purple Light in November. So thank you so much, Dana. And thanks for everything that you've done all through Arkansas, New Jersey, and now here. We're so excited to have you on board. Okay, next slide. We are super excited again about our UT Southwestern Pancreatic Cancer Patient Summit. Here at the summit, UT Southwestern is again hosting an amazing event for us. It is on November 18th at the Simmons Cancer Center. If you click on that QR code, you can get more of the information regarding details of the event. But it's a wonderful, wonderful event. Last year, we got to do it virtually. This year, we're all coming back in person. We're going to have a panel of oncologists, of dietitian, just a variety of folks from UT Southwestern who treat pancreatic cancer patients. They're going to talk about the resources that they have to offer, and they have invited Pancreatic Cancer Action Network, the DFW affiliate, to sit in to introduce ourselves to those folks, and just to give us a moment to share what we are doing in the community as well. So again, it's a wonderful summit. You will hear all about the latest research. We'll hear about clinical trials and the multidisciplinary team approach that UT Southwestern takes to treating pancreatic cancer patients. So, and all while being surrounded by people who understand what you're going through and what you've been through. So wonderful, wonderful event. We're so proud of the partnership that we have with UT Southwestern. They are always ready and willing to jump in, especially during November, to make sure that we're getting that awareness out there. And they're always at Purple Stride every year. Last year, Dr. Todd Aguilera was our Purple Stride. Actually, no, it was a couple years ago. He was our Purple Stride speaker. And so they're just always willing to step up. And again, we're very proud to have that relationship with them. And so please, if this is something that you're interested in, if you've been affected by pancreatic cancer, please go ahead and get yourself registered with the QR code there. So very excited about that one as well. So now I'm going to move on to Purple Stride very quickly. It is still a few months out, but we are already ready to plan. We're already ready to go. We are looking for all corporate sponsors. So anyone who is interested or has an organization that you want to get on board with a great nonprofit here in DFW, Purple Stride is the perfect time to do that. So again, we're looking for local corporate partners and sponsors for Purple Stride. Marcy Ewing is our awesome sponsor chair, so we'll put you in touch with her if that is something that sounds like you want to do. And we have sponsorships at all levels. So whether you're a small organization or a large organization, there are various levels of sponsorships. We just want to have you all out here. We just want to have as much of the community businesses, small and big, that will get behind us and champion our cause. And so we are definitely looking for corporate partners. And we also are asking you to use your networks to help us find some of those leads. We know that you all have connections. A lot of you are out there doing various things within your businesses, or you are a part of maybe a group that has perhaps maybe the owner of another business that wants to contribute. Put us in touch with those people. We need your help in helping us get connected with those folks. Again, we just are looking for some more support from those corporate partners. And so again, Marcy Ewing, her email is down there, mewing@pancanvolunteer.org. If you want more information regarding Purple Stride sponsorship for 2024. So next slide. So our focus right now is our Grand Club stuff. So we've got, there's already been a Grand Club reach for around Purple Stride for next April. At the moment, we have 0 Grand Club members, but that's okay. We are actually super close. Actually, Dana, if you look, there's one group that's really close to being Grand Club members. So we're getting there. It's still early, but we know that everybody will pull through. And as always, if you have any questions at all regarding Grand Club, the Grand Club member program, Dana's going to be your gal. You know, we understand that you guys give time and energy to fight pancreatic cancer, and the Grand Club just gives us another opportunity to show gratitude for the efforts. And so Grand Club members receive an exclusive gift, which is that cute little hoodie right there. Does anybody have one already? I think, Beverly, do you have a Grand Club hoodie yet? I thought you had one.
Not for this year.
Not for this. It's coming. It's coming. You always come through every year.
We're giving a shout out to
anyways,
Angela Thompson, who is $155 away from Grand Club. And then Emmy is halfway there.
There you go. So we're on our way to two folks. Hoping, what is our goal for Grand Club this year, Dana? Do we have one?
66.
Yeah, 66 members.
66. So that's the big number. We want to see 66 awesome t-shirts out there at Purple Stride that display the beautiful Grand Club logo there. So again, we know as a Grand Club member, you will also have access to celebrations and exclusive webinars, you know, tips on how to fundraise and etc. So Grand Club members are among our most dedicated and loyal supporters. And so we're so grateful to those folks. Try to fundraise and get those dollars in so we can have a ton of Grand Club t-shirts out there at Purple Stride. So our overall goal for Purple Stride, $425,000. I think we can do it. If we all just pull together, if those Grand Club members really pull through, if we get corporate sponsorships, if we get more numbers in participation, we can easily get there. I know we can. We're too big an area to not be making our goals. And I know that we can do it. And I have all the faith in the world that DFW can reach that goal. And then some.
I'm giving a quick shout out. We also want to make sure that we're bringing the experience to our Grand Club members. So I know Dana is talking about possibly having a Grand Club tent. So I'm sure any Grand Club members that are out there from past years, always open for suggestions on how we can engage with one another at the event.
Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, we definitely want to elevate kind of that experience, especially for those Grand Club folks. We want to show our appreciation, and I think that would be a nice touch. So yeah, let's get a nice Grand Club tent out there. That'd be cool. All right, and so on our next slide, just a quick overview of what's next. Again, the 1st of November, Pancreatic Cancer Awareness Month. Get your gear on, wear your purple. Ask your offices to wear purple every Friday, and especially on World Pancreatic Cancer Day. There's a lot of things that we could do within our groups to spread that awareness of pancreatic cancer awareness. Again, November the 13th, we're having a small survivor caregiver coffee at Redefined Coffee House in Grapevine. I'd love to see you all out there. Let's sit down, let's chat, let's get to know each other. It's good to be in person again and to see each other's faces and to put our arms around each other. It's nice. It was nice, I know, at the affiliate forum to finally see a lot of faces that we were only seeing over Zoom. Just this past weekend, we had our planning brunch with the affiliate team, and that was great, sitting and chatting and just coming up with all the ideas there for what's in store for the affiliates. So again, Survivor Caregiver Coffee on November 13th. Let's sit down and talk and hang out. And for next month, I'm looking at December the 14th for a virtual affiliate meeting. That's a tentative December the 14th. I know December is very crazy for so many people. It's right around the holidays, so much going on. So I'm tentatively scheduling it for the 14th. But depending on what it looks like, I'm definitely flexible and we can have just a fun, even meetup, a virtual meetup like we did last year. But just so that we can keep that momentum rolling for December. And then in January, another thing to kind of pencil in, towards the end of the month, I'm hoping to have a Purple Stride DFW kickoff social to really get us into the Purple Stride spirit. I'm anxious to get to planning a social for Purple Stride DFW in January. So once we get the details worked out and a date set, that will be posted immediately on our Facebook group. And that's all I have for tonight. Thank you guys for coming. Does anybody have any questions? Is there anything that you want to add? Please feel free.
I am going to call on Dana for a new event that PanCAN is going to be a benefit for in November.
Yes, sort of. I don't know. It's because it's a cocktail bingo at a restaurant. They do a charity once a month. But it's only if people donate on their own. There's no fee. People can just come and play and eat dinner and play bingo. And then we have gifts. Like I have to give out gifts, little gifts. And so I'm hoping that we get donations for Purple Stride. That's why I'm going to have the QR code for people to donate.
Yeah, that's
awesome.
Really cool. When did you say that's going to be, Dana?
On World Pancreatic Cancer Day.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's going to be in McKinney, in downtown McKinney in the evening. I haven't got the details yet.
That's awesome. Well, once you get them, make sure to post them on our Facebook page and we can promote.
They're going to create a Facebook event for the restaurant and then I'll share it from there.
Very cool.
Thanks, Dana. Sorry to put you on the spot.
No, I hope we get donations. But either way, I'll be able to spread awareness too. So, and then hopefully people will give.
All right. Anybody else?
Elena, will you email me that toolkit? I'm trying to get onto Volunteer Central and I cannot get the sucker to work, or somebody send me that link. I think it's asking me to log in, just to be honest, and I don't know what the login is.
Oh, you can get to the resources without logging in. So if you just hit resources.
Oh, I see it. Okay, never mind.
It's a trick.
It is a trick.
It's been a long day. There we go. And now it's asking me to log in. Email address, password, register.
Well, that's okay. Elena can get it for you.
Okay. Yeah. Do I need to register though for future use? I can.
Yeah, I feel like it wouldn't hurt if that's going to help get over the hurdle of getting in.
Yeah, well, to be honest, I think it's under that old one that Luke and I had, and I do not remember the password to that one. So, all right, thank you.
Oh, I remember Luke. He's great. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. I wanted to keep it short and sweet. I wanted the focus to be on November and November awareness activities. Again, we'd love everybody's participation. Elena's your gal if you have any questions around the toolkit. And then if you see any of the PanCAN posts, there's going to be lots of them over November. Share, share, share. Ask your friends to share. The biggest goal around November is just letting people know about the disease, getting folks educated about PanCAN and its resources. And so I'm super grateful, and November is always super busy for us. So I'm very excited this year. All right, folks. Thank you so much. I appreciate everything.
Thank you. I'm registering now. Bye.